Hello everyone, welcome to Fame World Educational Hub. Myself Aishwarya Saxena, and in this video I am going to start the functions in Python. In previous lecture we discussed about the different NumPy operations and the matrices. I hope you have watched the previous lectures. So today I am going to start with functions in Python. So when we are talking about functions, first of all the things come that what is function and how many types of functions we are having. So when we talk about functions, so basically there are two types of functions. First of all, we can say that there is library, or you can call it also built-in function. So the library functions or the built-in functions, and the another one is user-defined functions. So you can also call them predefined function, predefined or built-in functions. So the functions which we are using, which we have used till now, were the functions which are basically the library function or the predefined or the built-in functions. Like every function associated with NumPy or normal array or anything which we have done till now, like the print function, the input function, the array function, the matrix function, everything was predefined. When we are talking about the user-defined functions, there are four types of user-defined functions. No argument, no return type. We can write it in short: no argument, no return type. Then no argument with return type, that is no argument with return type. Then we talk about with argument, no return type. So with argument, no return type. And then it comes with argument with return type. So there are basically four types of user-defined functions. So now we are going to do these programs for the four type of user-defined functions which we are having. So let's start. So here I am just using this def keyword which is used for creating a function. And it's so simple. You can see I have just taken def greet. So this greet is now a function, and you can see it's no argument, no return type, because here I have not taken any argument. First of all, no argument, no return type. I am writing it in short. So no argument, no return type. I'm just printing here hello. And now when we have created a function, we have to call it. So suppose I have called it here. So I'm just going to run this particular program, and here you can see hello is simply getting printed. Okay, so this is no argument, no return type, and it's so simple. We just have to use the def keyword to create a function. And you can see this is the block. So as we are taking this colon and we are pressing enter, so it is automatically taking the four indents, and we do not have to do anything with that. You can just see on the bottom here, 4 spaces it's written, so by default it's 4 indent. You do not have to do anything with that. After that, let's do one more program for this. So here I'm just taking def add, and here I'm taking a comma b. So it means what we are doing, we are taking 2 arguments. So that means this program is going forward with argument, no return type, because I'm just going to take no return type this time. So here I'm just taking c equals to a plus b, and then you can print it. So print c. Okay, and now when we are calling this function, we have to pass some values. So that I have done now. And let's try to run this. So here you can see we are having the values so properly. So it's so simple to create functions in Python as compared to any other language like C, C++. Here it's really simple to create functions. Okay, so after this, let's come for the next one. So here I'm taking with argument with return type. So define, suppose I'm taking add once again. So here I'm taking x comma y, and you can directly return also, or you can just take a variable to store it. So I'm taking z equals to x minus y, and then I'm just printing this z. Okay, so this time I was about to take addition, so let's take it plus symbol, and here is z. Now we have to call this, so let's call it. So add I have created. So now I'm just taking some values like this. Let's run it. Now what is the problem? Like I have just taken the return statement now. Returns it. So when you are using this return statement, you have to store it in some variable. Suppose I am using res equals to this. So now this particular output will be stored in this particular variable res, that is I have taken for result. So I have to print it. So I'm just printing, suppose addition, this is a message, and res is the variable which is holding the value, so that I have printed. Let's try to run it. And here you can see we have got the output so properly. So addition equals to 58, it's coming so properly. And now when we are basically using the return statement, we have to use this return keyword, that is with return type. So this way you can just do the different kind of function programs. Now one more interesting thing is here, that is in other languages it's like we can run only one thing, one value at a time in a function. But in the case of Python, the things are really different. Here we can return multiple values at the same time also. So let's check how it can be done. I'm just creating a small code here only. So I'm taking add and sub. I'm just taking some basic programs. In the upcoming lectures, in the upcoming videos, I will be going for like different programs. So stay tuned. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe, because this series will be going till the end, and with the complete stuff it will be. And you can also check the machine learning series. The machine learning content is also there if you are going for Python with machine learning. So here I'm just taking some variable a comma b. Suppose I have taken, and c equals to a plus b and d equals to a minus b. Okay, then now if I want to return multiple values, so we can do that here so easily. So here I'm just taking return c comma d. So we are returning two different values in the same program. Now I'm taking res1, that is result1 and result2, and here I'm just calling our function, that is add underscore sub, and I'm just taking some values here. Okay, let's print it also. So here I'm writing addition, just a message, comma res1, comma, and slash n I'm taking for the new line, subtraction, and here I'm taking res2. Okay, so let's try to run it. So here we go, and here you can see that the output is coming so promptly. It's correct. You can see this is the code and this is the output. So simply we can return multiple values, 2 or more than 2 even, in the case of Python. I hope you liked this video. If you liked it, please hit the like button, and if you are new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe Fameword Educational Hub. Also share the videos with your friends, so they can also get some help in Python. And in the next video we will be doing some more programs related to Python. Like this was the very intro video for the functions. So in the next video I will be telling some function programs, some programs related to functions. So stay tuned. See you.